some
This is
bad
like the worst
news.
opening to a show I've ever
Right.
seen.
When she hadn't heard from
Peace up, A-Town down.
Peace up, A-Town down.
Okay, so before we get started, I was curious, what do you know about Sex in the City?
Sex in the City, I think it takes place in New York City.
That's good.
I think sex may be involved. I know there's a big thing with Mr. Big versus the other guy.
Okay, so you know a lot,
I know something.
but you haven't watched a lot of the episodes.
No, I've probably watched like a couple episodes maybe and remember almost nothing. Ooh, are they gonna give us a synopsis I can read just like your last series?
No.
Wow, trash. I'll just make up one. Season 1, Episode 1. Sex and the City. Ooh.
For adult content, adult language, maybe.
Oh yeah, and she's wearing the dress with the like
Oh,
little
God, she said
slinky
something.
skirt, and she slips over a puddle. Okay, Lenny Kravitz.
Once upon a time, an English journalist came to New York.
From England?
Elizabeth was a trap.
Moved here from London. London, really? That's my all-time favorite city.
It is.
Absolutely.
It was love at
I want
first
the
sight.
confidence of like a mediocre 40-something white man.
I think
Oh, I forgot to say my most important thing.
And Sharon.
No. We'll do it afterwards. I'll do it after, in post.
One morning that day, Tim popped the question.
how'd you like to have dinner with my folks Tuesday night?
Tuesday, he called with some
This is
bad
like the worst
news.
opening to a show I've ever
Well,
seen.
We all know them, and we all agree they're great. And they're alone.
Is that Lindsay Lohan?
No.
And no great unmarried men.
Oh,
I
no
use all
great
these
men.
sorts of issues in my column, and I have terrific sources, my friends.
I call it the mid-30s power flip.
Toxic bachelor.
These women should just forget about marriage and have a good time.
And she was 41. She couldn't get any more dates.
We should have just aged
Trust
up by day now.
This is not a story that makes men feel bad. Most men.
And that's exactly what's missing in Manhattan. The space for romance. The problem
What
is
the
that
is that? Oh, sorry.
what they really want is Alec Baldwin. There's not one or too fat or too poor.
I feel like I
Tears
was
in their
I
eyes.
feel like I was there on the wall. They paid $1 million. Look
Just
at
marry
this, we're still here.
Just
Say screw it and just go out and have sex like a man.
You mean with dildos?
No, completely forgot about him after that.
But are you sure that that isn't just because he didn't call you?
Oh, snap!
You're gonna give up on love? That's sick.
No, believe me.
I don't think I'm the right demographic for this
Oh,
show.
me neither. I think we need to be about 10 years over 20 decades earlier. Decades, 20 decades. Whatever, it counts.
Kurt. How's life?
Not bad.
She would play a great witch in
Oh,
Hocus
yeah.
Pocus.
It's research.
Okay, she's a journalist.
Oh, Kurt.
Yeah,
was
she can write
just
the
like
sex
I
off on her
remembered.
taxes.
Alrighty. My turn.
Oh, sorry. I have to go back to work. I realized that I'd done it. I just had sex like a man.
I hate that that's how they're
I
phrasing
left
it.
feeling powerful. Nothing and no one could get in my way.
Yikes.
Oh, a brush just was in her purse. Oh, that's Mr. Big.
I had no idea what she was talking about.
Skipper
These
Jones
episodes
did
feel
that for
long.
coffee and confessed a shocking
all
intimate
dialogue.
secret.
This guy went on to
And
be
I don't
her
objectify
son
Serial
Rip,
killer.
unlike
Most guys, when they meet a girl,
You know
the
those
first thing that they see is
it's for the flatulent.
Lucy?
Oh, God.
God.
Impressive resume. I see you're flatulent in 3 languages, graduated top of your gas.
Got gas on your mind?
Your son Rip is on line toot.
Try Gas X.
It's like he's like sitting there. He's like, and like someone comes in, it's like, "Hi, your son Rip is on line 2."
Your son Rip is on line toot.
Maybe.
Oh.
all men were assholes.
Well, I mean,
I think they filmed A Quiet Place here.
Did I know him? He was one of the city's most notoriously ungettable bachelors.
She's talking to us.
Wait,
yeah.
because
The
frankly,
fourth wall
I don't
non-existent.
care. And bye. Friday night at
It's all right,
camp.
shit.
Yeah.
Are you saying that I'm not pretty enough?
No, of course you are.
So, ipso facto, I can't be interesting? Women either fall into one of two categories, beautiful and boring, or
She just wants to
homely
pick a
and
fight.
interesting.
And I'm
Is that
like,
what you're
okay.
saying, Skippy?
Weren't
That's
you
what
the
you're
one who
into.
started this conversation on
Excuse
picking
me,
on
is
other
this your
women?
hand
Shut
up?
the Sorry.
You finally understand the kind of relationship I really want. Now we can have sex without commitment.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Right.
But that's
Whenever
also
I
not
feel
what
like
I want. Oh no!
Please, I mean, whatever
I
you
need
feel
a
like if I'm alone.
mistake.
See that guy? He's the next Donald Trump. Except he's younger and much better looking.
Leave! Run! Get out!
I'm president.
Oh my god, wait, is she the one that sleeps with Mr. Big?
Oh, I don't know.
Who is Mr. Big? Oh, we can play a game. Who sleeps with Mr. Big? Is that Katie Holmes?
What year was it painted?
I don't joking. Okay, good.
Tom Cruise
The
would
Charlotte
never have
was
married
determined
Katie
to
Holmes
play
if she was
hard
on
to
this show.
She didn't want to end the evening too abruptly.
But don't pretend to know the inner workings of Tom Cruise's mind. This show wouldn't have existed with Tinder.
So go ahead and start writing the next one with Tinder.
So,
No thanks.
You could be the next
You got
Carrie.
catfish. I think that's all that matters.
You're
That's
right.
what
That is what it
modern
is.
love really is.
What's wrong with you?
This is such a great show. I'm so enjoying it.
yeah.
Suddenly, I felt the wind knocked out of me. I wanted to crawl under the covers and go right to sleep.
Suddenly I realized not every man is the same. Is in love with you.
This song?
The saxophone.
Okay, so that was the first episode, the pilot of Sex and the City, season 1. Let's first, their names are Miranda, Carrie, Samantha.
Charlotte?
Ooh, I tell you, I always forget Charlotte's name
hilarious.
every
That's
time.
right.
And Mr. Big, which we don't have a name for yet.
Mr. Big. Kind of looks like Pierce Brosnan. And should be, K-worded.
Let's rate this episode. Okay, you're gonna either
Screw.
marry or kill this episode. Right, which one would you do to this episode?
I think just straight up kill it. Because I absolutely could not marry it. I'm really struggling with the whole like mixed messages thing of like sex like men, meaning without emotional attachment, and then but also simultaneously the whole time like so sad. All the air has been knocked out of me. So I could not deal with that. And I just don't think it'd be worth screwing, if you will.
For me, screw, marry, kill. You can't marry this because I don't want to watch all of it.
Yeah.
Then, kill. They gave me that Mr. Big joke. That's tough. That's tough. So I'm gonna say I would screw it
Okay.
for a one night stand.
I
I watched
respect
one
that.
episode, I'm ready to be done.
You know, a little bit of me did love the part where she like
Screw.
the guy and then was like, "Hey, gotta go to work."
Yeah, that
was
good.
pretty good.
I'm like, what kind of job? Amazing to be able to just be like,
Right?
I went and had lunch with my friend. Then I screwed this random guy. Not so random, but
And
you know.
that's research.
And then she was like, gotta get back to work. And the guy was like, yeah. And it's like, she's a columnist. They're like, does she have to be there?
yeah.
You know, it's like, and he didn't even think about it. He was just like, yeah, she's go to work. People go to work, I think. I was thinking this throughout the episode, that this is the pilot, right? It's supposed to sell the show for this time period. It was like, really
Yeah.
like, whoa, they're talking about
Wow.
sex, right? If I had seen this was the first pilot, like, the freeze frames alone
yeah.
would have been like, no, I don't think people are going to watch this.
She's a character, but she's also talking to us because it's
right.
like her diary almost.
Yeah.
But for me, it was like so much, and the character isn't interesting enough to have it be that way. I'm like, I don't want to hear what she thinks. Mr. Big. All I'm gonna say is.
Are you talking to Mr. Big? You should talk like Carrie directly to
Oh,
the
God.
camera.
Mr. Big was a huge. I don't know. I'm not
That's
funny enough for that. Okay, bye, I love you.
Wait, hold on, we can't see you.
Look at here.
It true? Were women in New York really giving up on love and throttling up on power?